Hello and welcome, my dear friend. Let me say this without hesitation or reserve. There is something extraordinary happening inside your body right now, this very instant. It's not theoretical, not distant, not waiting to occur someday. It's happening in real time. And what makes it even more mysterious is that science can't fully explain it, and time cannot stop it. It's subtle at first, almost like a whisper in your bones, a flicker of lightness in your step, a sudden lift in your breath, the curious sensation of remembering something long forgotten but deeply familiar. What's unfolding within you is far from ordinary. It is not surface level. It is not cosmetic. It doesn't skim the skin. It dives into the cellular. It is both spiritual and physical. It's divine. Your body is responding to a sacred instruction, one that doesn't originate from this world, but from heaven itself. The message is profoundly simple, yet infinitely powerful. Return, reset, reawaken. You're not simply aging. No, you are activating. This isn't about rewinding the clock or clinging to youth. It's not about denial or delusion. It's not a desperate attempt to pretend the years haven't passed. This goes far deeper. This is about restoration, about alignment with a truth that was etched into your being before time began. God is tuning your body, your spirit, your frequency, realigning you with the divine blueprint you were always meant to live in. And that frequency is youth. Not youth as defined by the world, fast metabolism, taut skin, or fleeting beauty, but youth as heaven knows it, energy that's fearless, beauty that doesn't strive, joy that doesn't exhaust, movement unshackled by pain. You're not simply being reminded of who you once were. You're being reconstructed for what you're about to become. Make no mistake, this is not just poetic language. Something deeply real, deeply physical is transpiring within you right now. Your body is detaching from the timeline of decay and stepping into the frequency of divine restoration. The cells that once bowed to the constraints of age are being given new commands. Outdated patterns are falling away, and your entire being, every system, every fiber, is beginning to resonate with a divine rhythm that was never meant to diminish. This is not wishful thinking. It is not some fairy tale fantasy. This is resurrection masked as rejuvenation. And if lately you felt strange, a little off balance, maybe tired but also buzzing with new energy, if your skin is shifting, glowing in ways you can't quite rationalize, that's not your imagination. That's calibration. Heaven isn't just patching you up. It's retiming you. There are futures ahead that require strength, clarity, and unwavering presence. And so, heaven is intervening, not just in your spirit, but in your biology. You're not being remade to impress. You're being rebuilt for impact. And yes, your skin will show it. There's a reason your reflection feels unfamiliar in the best possible way. There's a reason your face looks softer yet stronger, why your glow doesn't feel like a result of makeup or serums. It feels like mission. The light returning to your eyes. That's not from products. That's from purpose. When the soul starts to trust again, the body listens. The posture straightens. The bones shift. The voice lifts. Even the atmosphere around you seems to respond because it does. People will notice, and they won't know how to describe it. That's because what you now carry can't be captured by numbers, charts, or age ranges. You're not just glowing. You're testifying. That glow others see isn't just about health. It's a holy signal. It says something sacred is happening. Your softness is not weakness. It's sacred lightness. Your laugh? It's beginning to carry different weight, not because you're pretending joy, but because your body is learning to live from it. The weight you were once so used to, emotional, spiritual, even physical, is beginning to melt, and with it, the stiffness, the tension, the shortness of breath. Everything is loosening into a divine, long-awaited freedom. This isn't nostalgia. It's not about wanting to go backward. You're not retreating, you're rising. And when God lifts you, He lifts all of you. There is no need for you to carry the remnants of stories that have already ended. That's why the heaviness is lifting. That's why your mornings feel different. That sense of aliveness, that's not caffeine or adrenaline. That's alignment. Your limbs are recalling they were designed to dance. Your chest is remembering how to expand with breath, not tension. Your mind is rediscovering how to dream without dread. And the most miraculous part? You don't need to force this. You don't have to manipulate your way into it. You don't have to earn this shift. Your only responsibility is to believe it's happening. Because faith isn't just a spiritual concept, it's a biological catalyst. Every time you declare, "I feel better," your body doesn't just hear it, it responds. Every time you whisper, "This is real," your cells quicken the pace of their healing. This is not imagination, it is incarnation. You are not entertaining a fantasy. You are stepping into a frequency. And the sensation of becoming younger, it's not a trick. It's the signal that you are returning to the version of you that never left the presence of God. Not the confused child you once were, not the insecure teen you once knew, but the eternal you, the you that came into this world already glowing with light and fire and sacred joy, that you was never lost, just buried. And now that you is breaking through, your body, your vessel, it's not resisting, it's finally following. You may have thought your body was against you, but the truth is, it was only obeying what it was taught. It learned limitation, it learned exhaustion. But now, it's learning something new. It's being instructed by your faith. It's being guided by your surrender. That's why the changes feel rapid, even unexplainable. This isn't about denying the passing of time. It's about transcending the rules of it. God isn't bound by clocks, and neither is the part of you He's awakening. You were designed not to fade, but to radiate, not to decline, but to carry divine power. That's why your energy is coming back, not just temporarily, but with intelligent precision. It's not luck that you're thinking more clearly. It's not random that you're moving with more ease, that your body feels more yours than it has in years. Your nervous system is recalibrating to peace. Your bones are restructuring from the inside out. Your hormones are dancing in harmony with your calling. And your memory, it's not just remembering the past, it's being rewritten to prepare for the future. What you are experiencing is more than renewal. It is prophetic reconstruction. And here's the most sacred truth of all. This isn't for show, it's for service. You're not being restored for vanity. You're being reignited for vision. There are places you haven't gone yet, rooms you haven't entered, people who haven't yet encountered your presence, and they need what you carry. Not the burnt-out you, not the weary version, the risen you. That's why your eyes shine again. That's why your walk has rhythm. Your body is preparing to arrive in full truth. The divine version of you is no longer a possibility. It's a reality being lived. You are the miracle, not someday, not later. Now you are the sign the world didn't expect to see. You're the one that defies the old rules. You weren't made to survive your life. You were made to anoint your days. And now, with every breath, that anointing is expanding. You are becoming dangerous again to fear, to limitation, to anything that ever tried to contain your fire. You're not shouting louder. You're simply existing in truth, and that alone is the revolution. You are a walking prophecy. Your smile, your stride, your glow, they are part of the message. And that message is undeniable. You are not finished. You are just getting started. No matter your age, no matter your timeline, no matter what came before. When people say you look amazing, what they really mean is you look like destiny, because that's what they're seeing. This glow isn't purchased. It's divine. This strength isn't from pills. It's spiritual. This youth isn't stolen. It's restored. And there is nothing left to prove, only something left to embody. So step forward. Let the world adjust to what God has already declared. Let the opinions fall away. Let the questions rise and pass. You owe no one an explanation for a miracle. You owe only your obedience. So radiate without apology. Laugh like you've never known sorrow. Move like nothing is in your way. Dream as though time is your ally, because now it is. This is not a return. This is not a recovery. This is the full unveiling of a soul that refused to quit, now rising in unshakable glory. You are not fading. You are divinely reversing. Your body is rising to match the truth your spirit always carried. Thank you for walking this sacred path with me. If this message awakens something in you, please share it, subscribe, and stay connected. Your journey is far from over. Choose what calls to you next and keep rising. I'll meet you there.